Review family, review family, review family. Hi, keep it high, keep it tight. My name is Jay Morris, the Review Guy, and I'm back again to bring you another video. Welcome back to my series Track Review, the series in which I review tracks that are causing headway for better or for worse. And in this one I'm going to be covering the new Nothing Nowhere and Travis Barker track, True Love. Nothing Nowhere, one of my favorite artists, came out with one of my favorite albums last year, has an extremely good discography, and on September 20th he's coming out with a new record, Bloodlust, and it's featuring drum work by none other than Blink-182's Travis Barker, who feels like he's working with pretty much, a lot of different rap artists right now. Which is fine, I think it's really cool. Looking back, I wish I would have covered Destruction when it came out, but I really like that track, I will go ahead and say that. Love the guitar work on the track, love the drum work on the track. It was just kind of like a shock for me because while Nothing Nowhere had experimented with guitars and drum work, especially in some of his one-take performances and such, I was kind of surprised he was going into this kind of alternative rock direction. Now obviously it still had the beat in the verses, it still had him rapping per usual, so a lot of that rock influence without a doubt came from Travis Barker. And True Love is not the most stark difference from Destruction. I do think it's a little bit more somber. Destruction on one hand had these very, very expressive guitars and drum work, whereas True Love is a little bit more low-key in the way that it presents its drums as well as its guitars. Specifically in the verses, where it's very low-key. The drums are just kind of following this little pattern, the guitars are a little bit in the background. The main focal point and the main focus of this track being Joe's vocals, which are being layered. His verses, much like Destruction, are low-key as well in his delivery. He's not screaming his brains out, he's not going above and beyond. When the chorus hits, though, the drop is fantastic, and in my opinion, a little bit better than Destruction. But it's kind of hard to compare considering how different they are. Destruction was just blood-pumping alternative rock with those emo tinges, whereas True Love has the beat drop with the kind of faint, vague guitars. If I can maybe say one thing, it's that the verses do slide into the choruses a little abruptly. Otherwise, when it comes to the lyrics, it's Nothing Nowhere as usual, very emotional, very relatable. It's like he's so consistent, even with his remixes, even with his one-takes, even with his live performances, even with alternative rock, even with rap, pretty much whatever he does, it always comes out very consistently good and raw. But without a doubt, with these two tracks, something that it does tell me about this record going into it is it is going to be a little bit more low-key from a verse standpoint. Not to say that his last album, Ruiner, wasn't low-key, it definitely had its low-key moments, but when it comes to this rock influence and the Travis Barker drum work, it seems like they're not going too aggressive based on what I'm hearing. It seems like the verses are going in more of a low-key direction with his rapping, which is nothing that he hasn't really done before, and the choruses are going to be where you get those main, powerful, just crescendos. Otherwise, yeah, I'm loving Destruction, loving True Love, very excited to see what he does on Bloodlust. I'm of course going to be covering the record when it comes out, excited to see what Joe and Travis come through with. I'll leave this in the description box below, of course, go check it out. You can come back, give me your thoughts. What do you think of Nothing Nowhere? What do you think of his music? Are you excited for Bloodlust? Did you like Destruction more? You can answer all these comments in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your discussion. Be sure to stay for the end screen. I'll link some videos that you might be interested in. Like this video if you enjoyed it, it'll help me out a lot, and subscribe to join the review family today. Smash that notification bell to be notified of my future uploads. My name is Jay Morris, the Review Guy, and I'm signing off saying farewell.